So welcome everyone. It's such an honor and a pleasure. What a powerful time we're in right now with this Lionsgate Portal. So this is why we're here. We're here to do a transmission journey with Sekhmet. We're here to shift some energy, bring more light into our body, because that's exactly what we need right now. As you may know, the Lionsgate Portal is a doorway of initiation, a doorway where we have an influx of light coming in, which is supporting us to rapidly shift in our energy, in our consciousness, and upgrade into a new frequency, a new vibration. I was just tuning into the collective and really feeling into what this Lionsgate is supporting us with. Although the theme is the same every year, we also have, I feel like, different things happening in the collective that we're working through. And so with this Lionsgate Portal, I could really feel this purification, bringing Sekhmet's flame into your heart and allowing that to purify, because we're still trying to purify all the old imprints, the old structures, the old templates, the old belief systems, the old ways of doing things. So we are going through a really big shift in just the template of how we operate and manifest and co-create in this physical reality. And we've been going through it for quite some time now, but we're still going through it. So I'm feeling the flame is coming into the heart, the light, the flame, working with Sekhmet. It's all about clearing this heart space to allow new ways of manifesting, new ways of co-creating, new ways of reconnecting to the God, Goddess, to the ascended masters, and new ways of approaching as well. And I did write a post about this about a month or so ago where, I said we're really letting go of the old ways, because all the old ways, some of them used to work really well, and some of them used to be really successful and really flourishing. And why is it not working anymore? And this is where we have to purify the heart space and then come into the heart and reconnect with this aspect of going deeper into our higher self and deeper into what is the new way that I need to show up? What is the new way that I need to express, that I need to communicate, that I need to be present with? And so, because there's a new template that's trying to co-create here. And so during this Lionsgate Portal, you might be feeling either energized, because there's so much light coming in that you might feel just really good in your body. You might feel confident. You might feel energized. Like, there's a lot of energy, a lot of inspiration. Or you might be feeling exhausted. You might be feeling tired or drained. And so there's a flux here. It can be either or, it can be even both, because there's so much light coming in that it's creating a deep cellular healing and purification in the body, which is why sometimes the exhaustion can be there. Also with the Lionsgate Portal, it's all about coming into your solar plexus and your throat. You're clearing these two centers to reclaim your power, to be upgraded in your power and light. So Lionsgate Portal teaches us and shows us how we're utilizing our energy, how we're utilizing our power. Where is our energy and power going? How is it being used? Is it being depleted? How can it be more sustained? How can it be more resourced? How can you be more refined in this energy? So, because there can be initiations and dynamics around power, this is what can lead to the depletion, the exhaustion as well, depending on the dynamics that are happening. Of course, like I say, it's also just a healing, cellular healing as well. So it's really up to you to really feel that in your solar plexus and feel, am I feeling depleted because maybe I'm reacting, or maybe, I'm wasting energy through my thought process, or there's a specific situation or person that I feel, or dynamic, that is draining me, and I'm allowing that to happen, and I actually need to set boundaries here. And this is where Goddess Sekhmet comes in. I really feel her energy during this time. It's really just so beautiful, because she is the transmuter. She holds the flame of transmutation, and she holds this courageous divine feminine frequency, that it's pure love, but it's pure fire. It's just so unique in that way. So she's got all this flame, all this fire, but in that is just this pure divine love, this unconditional love that comes from all this passion, that she radiates, all this light that she radiates. And I like working with her with different flames. So recently I mentioned in a recent post, I mentioned the golden diamond flame. And I've also worked, with a white crystalline flame, or like a um, almost like a rainbow white flame as well. Like different transmissions have come through with Sekhmet each time that I create transmissions and things like that. So I've had different types of flames come in with her, but all of it's very electromagnetic energy. She really supports us to clear in our DNA, because that's exactly what we're doing right now and what we've been doing this year. I feel like it's really gone really deep into that the purification has gone very deep into our DNA and our cellular memory, just in terms of like healing the trauma from our ancestral patterning, our ancestral line. So she comes in with this flame to help just to clear this out, to clear this stagnation and to purify all of this. So we can really work with her and work with the flame just to help us to accelerate. The more light we bring into our body, the more we can clear and purify, the more we can release, the more we can expand into our divine self, our divine truth. And she's all about that. You know, it's the throat chakra as well. It's all about being able to be your authentic self, to really feel strong in your communication, feel strong in your expression of who you are. And it's with this divine passion, this love, this fearlessness, this courage. It makes me think of, because I'm from Iran originally, and it just makes me think of kind of the Middle Eastern culture a little bit. And as we know, Egypt, the energy of Egypt has that kind of fire in the land and in the culture, in the people, you know, and so does most of the Middle East. So it's kind of in that DNA of like doing things with love and passion, but there's like this confidence and this fearlessness. And yes, that can also be connected to the ego. And this is why Sekhmet also helps us to clear the ego as well. And during this Lionsgate time, we also have that opportunity to be aware again of how we're using our energy and power, because sometimes that is ruled by the ego self, the old identity. And it doesn't have to be the obvious ego. I call it the subtle ego. It's like that real subtle background kind of old self that's running the show sometimes, or that's impacting the decisions and the actions, because it's old imprints. It's the inner child, it's the family line, it's the ancestral patterning, it's all that's playing out, that is trying to clear. So that's what I love about Sekhmet as well, is that she paves the way. You know, she really clears and paves the way for us, to be more connected to our heart and to be more connected in our higher self expression. You know, like bringing our higher self into our throat and being able to channel, being able to speak from our divine self, to speak from our divine heart, and even to hold that space of unconditional love as much as we can in our reality. It's hard. And this is why she comes in to help us to transmute the pain that we hold when we're getting triggered through certain circumstances, is to be able to transmute that pain, work with the alchemy to clear that and purify that, so that we can have that clarity and that connection to the heart, to know exactly how we need to proceed, exactly how we need to approach, exactly how we need, what we need to say, or how to resolve or communicate something to someone. Because when it comes from the heart, when it comes from like the depths of the heart, and it's like that flame of love, that fiery Sekhmet flame of love, when it really comes from that place, people really feel that that's authentic, you know, because it's embodied. And this is again what I love about Sekhmet. It's about embodying the energy, being the embodiment in your physical self. And the other aspect I wanted to talk about, actually, that Sekhmet has given me access to in certain channelings and transmissions, is the connection to the white lioness frequency. And what I love about the white lioness frequency is it represents divine purity, and divine pure power. So it's like that crystalline power. It's that purity of intention. So that the white lioness is the ego that is refined. It's the ego that's no longer almost running the show, because it's the higher self that is guiding your aspect, your channeling of your power, your channeling of your energy is being guided by your higher self. And so the white lioness frequency is the representation of the purified self, when you've really purified your ego. And we all go through cycles of this. It's a never-ending process usually, until we've truly reached ascended mastership. We're always going to be purifying the ego, and there's no shame or negativity around that at all. That's just part of our journey. We need to surrender. And what I received also was guidance that the way to move through this portal is to follow the path of the white ray. And by the white ray, I also mean that frequency of the white lioness. The white ray is like that path of purity, right? That path of purification, that path of surrender, of letting go, to keep surrendering and letting go to, and aligning to divine will. So surrender, letting go of your will, and aligning to divine will. And it's like repetition of to keep doing that over and over again. To purify, let go, surrender, release if you need to release, and align to divine will. And that's what we're continuously doing. And that's how we become more open in our channel. That's how we become more open as a divine feminine oracle. That's how we become more open in alignment to our higher self, and therefore divine will. And this is where the ability to co-create then comes from, right? Because then you're co-creating through your higher self, through divine will, through the guidance of the ascended masters and the goddess. And this is where we're all headed. This is the path for everybody, whether they know it or not, whether they're conscious of it or not. This is the path that we're all on, because the end of our journey on earth looks the same for everybody. It's the ascended mastership. It's the mastery of the journey. It doesn't matter which thread or path you go on, but the end always looks the same. So then we know where everybody is headed towards. And then the purification begins. Just imagining yourself standing under a waterfall of white light, a white ray infusing, standing under that waterfall every day, cleansing, surrendering. And this is you cleansing and releasing the old self and making space, making way, inviting the new self, the upgrade, the new frequency, the new vibration through the heart. Because now it all has to be done through the heart. So many things used to work back in the day, but now that we're being pushed into our heart space, like co-creation and manifestation is different than what it used to be, because now it's all from here, right? And this is what Sekhmet helps us with. I'm just going to see if I can see any comments or anything like that. I hope that you all can hear me okay. Just let me know. I think it's working now. Hopefully I'm not speaking to myself, just using some kind of software. Anyway, so let me just check my notes and see if there's anything else I want to say around that. So yes, like I say, we go on this journey with the white ray, the purification, it's we're clearing the ancestral wounds, the ancestral patterns through that process. And so you can call upon the white lioness energy. I say lioness because we're bringing in the frequency of the divine feminine, the goddess. The white is the representative of the purity, the divine purity of the heart, the divine purity of the power. I think that's the most important thing, because I think when our power becomes aligned with our higher self, therefore it becomes aligned with the goddess, it becomes aligned with the divine feminine frequency. So when we look at the white lioness, that's the divine feminine in her purity of power. There's a real purity of essence in that power, right? That's very crystalline, that's very aligned to Sophia consciousness. And that's the frequency that I feel like it's always also coming in for us during this Lionsgate, depending on which aspect of Sekhmet or the white lionesses you are tuning with at the moment. So see how it all goes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go on a transmission journey with Sekhmet. We'll see what comes through. And I do feel we're going to be working with the flame today to purify our heart and some aspects of our body. So we'll see what comes through the channel today. And also wanted to say is that it's all about your intention now. So just take a moment to set the intent as to what you want to let go of, what you're ready to open up to, what you're ready to transmute. Transmutation to then rebirth, right? So come into your heart. Take a moment to drop your mind down into your heart space. Take a moment to relax and receive now as we get started. So taking a moment now to close your eyes and drop your mind down into your heart space at the center of your chest. Just letting go in this moment now, releasing all the thoughts, the burdens, releasing it all to your guides and angels. Releasing the weight, releasing the load. Coming down into your heart space. And feel your feet rooting down into the crystal core of Mother Earth. And sense or feel a large clear quartz crystal beneath your feet. and allowing your feet to root into that crystal as you absorb pure crystalline light through your feet, up your legs and into your body, filling up your entire body with crystalline light. And just centering within your heart space, and set the intent now to connect to the frequency and presence of Goddess Sekhmet. As you invite her into your space, into your field, and you go into a state of receptivity now to receive her presence. As you now see, sense or feel a golden flame igniting within your heart. And Sekhmet works with the flame of transmutation. So whatever flame comes through, it's to transmute, to purify, to clear. Utilizing pure electromagnetic light, this electromagnetic flame to clear now, to open up the heart space, opening up to the divine truth of your heart, of your body, of your soul, of your higher self. And this golden flame within your heart now shifts into a white rainbow flame, expanding the frequency of your heart. Filling your heart with this white crystalline rainbow ray of light, helping you to connect with your courage, your inspiration, your passion, your voice, the pure essence of your light, the pure essence of your priestess lineage, your priestess path, your divine feminine path. And this white rainbow flame within your heart now expands out to the rest of your body, as you're now immersed in the white rainbow crystalline flame of light. And feeling that white crystalline rainbow flame beneath your feet, clearing the blocks between you and your connection to the earth, your ability to manifest and to co-create in this physical reality. And now see, sense or feel this white rainbow crystalline flame coming into your womb sacral space. Clearing the congestion here, clearing the old emotional wounds, the ancestral patterning, and expanding into your womb sacral space now. This white rainbow crystalline flame, expanding you in your connection to the Holy Sophia, the co-creatress of our universe. Accessing Sophia through your womb sacral portal of light, allowing this white crystalline flame now to clear this space, helping you to access your connection to the Goddess Sophia. And it's about surrendering into the unknown, surrendering into the black ray of the goddess, the pure, unmanifested frequency of the goddess in our universe, the cosmic womb portal, allowing her light into your body, being open and receptive to these higher frequencies of light, more subtle frequencies of light, from the universe, from Sophia into your body. And now see, sense, or feel this white rainbow crystalline flame igniting within your solar plexus chakra now, Just expanding within your solar plexus, your power center area, clearing now, clearing the old ancient wounds around your power, around your powerlessness, the old memories, the old past lives. Helping you to resource this center more, to be filled with more light, to reclaim your confidence as a priestess on the divine feminine path. And just allowing that to clear and purify now, just to continue to clear through the flame. And finally, the white rainbow crystalline flame comes into your throat chakra, purifying your ability to express your divine truth, clearing the old aspects of self that no longer need to be there. The old ways of doing, the old ways of operating, approaching. Opening up now to the new way of showing up, of supporting yourself, of holding space. Just allowing that to purify and clear. Allow the light, your higher self, to come into your throat chakra. And now, within your solar plexus chakra, you see a diamond flame, a flame that's shaped in a diamond, golden in color, a golden diamond flame, igniting within your solar plexus, your power center area. And the top point of the diamond points upwards towards your higher self. So this golden diamond flame now aligns your power center up to your higher self, bringing in divine balance now. Through your power, the divine balance, aligning you now to your higher self, being able to bring that aspect of you in now. And take a moment to receive this, to embody this, to align and balance. As you say, I align to my higher self. And I align my power to divine will. I align my power to divine will. And just allowing that golden diamond flame to infuse now, creating that balance through the diamond, bringing that alignment to your higher self. Starting to open up now to your channel, open up to receiving from the higher realms of light. Stay open now to any signs, symbols, visions that come in the next few days, in the next few weeks, that bring clarity, that support you to align to your highest timeline on Earth, co-creating now in a new way, upgrading into a new frequency in yourself, shedding the old, rebirthing into the new. Setting that intention now for your Lionsgate Portal journey, the doorway of initiation into the mysteries of Sophia. As we thank Goddess Sekhmet for her guidance and support today. And grounding your feet now into the earth, centering within your heart, And slowly, when you're ready, coming back into consciousness, opening your eyes when you're ready. So I hope that you enjoyed this journey today. So that's just a little bit of a snippet of some of the frequencies and transmissions we work with in the Temple of Sophia. We will be journeying deeper with Goddess Sekhmet in the Temple of Sophia Priestess School. So our Priestess School doors for Super Early Bird will open in September. So if you'd like to find out more, you can go to thetempleofsophia.com. There you can see in the menu Priestess School. There'll be lots of information there. You can add yourself to the wait list. I've also got a free Divine Feminine Oracle course, which you can access from my website, thetempleofsophia.com, which is going to begin your journey as the Divine Feminine Oracle. You're going to receive teachings, alchemical procedures, and transmissions in 3 modules. First one with Mary Magdalene, second with Isis, Goddess Isis, and third with Sophia. So that's a really wonderful way to get started as well if you've not received that yet. Okay, many blessings. Thank you all so much for being here.